white-black artifacts, match 2. This looks fine. It's not exciting. It's really, I don't know, it's not crazy. But Skywayler's Shot is really good. Screecher's really good. So I'm okay keeping it. Opponent is going to mulligan, so that makes it even better. Alright. Play a Plains and pass. Opponent will do the same. Swamp and pass. We'll have a play soon. Don't you worry. Get to play our Screecher. Got our second Swamp, which is good for Essence Extraction. Glint Sleeve Artisan for our opponent. He's going to choose to give it the counters. Okay, I think we're going to Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot and swing in, rather than Skywayler's shotting or doing nothing. Okay, it's a bunch of garbage. I think we are going to attack in. Ooh, Aerial Responder. Unfortunately, Skywayler's Shot does not deal with that. Ooh. Okay. I don't want him to get in with the lifelink. I think I'm just going to play Aetherborn and pass and not attack, because I don't want him to get back in with the lifelinker. So I think we'll just Aetherborn. With the servo, of course. Yeah, we're not going to attack. It's because we get in for 3 and then he hits us back for 2. It makes it so it's like we got in for 1, which is no good. Okay, I'm going to trade the Aetherborn here. Servo Exhibition. Not a big deal. Yuck. Alright, we're going to Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot. First main. Aviary Mechanic. That's good. So we're just going to play that out and then pass the turn. We're just kind of hoping to see a Essence Extraction, Revoke Privileges, anything that can deal with this 2-3 lifelinker. Okay, Cobra. Not a huge deal. Yuck. I mean, I guess we just pass. There we go. A real draw. So I guess I'll just play that and pass. Still no point in attacking. He just attacks back better. Edge crafters. We have a way to deal with that. We get to scry as well after we Skyweather shot. Jeez. Alright, get out of here, planes. Filigree familiar. That's not bad. I think we are going to play it first main and then attack with the Trafficker. He's going to block with a servo, and we'll trade servos. Totally fine. I'll pass. Now, unfortunately, our Screecher is going to become a 2-1 again once we sacrifice the Filigree Familiar, which I get the feeling we're probably going to have to do. Armorcraft Judge for no value. It's a 3-3. Seems fine. Fumigate. Okay. I guess what I can do is I may want to fumigate. Oh, it's not very good though. So we're trading his responder, a Cobra, a Judge, and a Servo for a Screecher and a Mechanic and fumigate. So it's a 3-for-3. That's assuming that I sacrifice the Filigree Familiar to the Trafficker and then fumigate, which I think I am going to do, actually. I think it's probably my best play. I am going to do this. Ugh, more garbage. If I had better draws, I wouldn't have done this. But because my draws are just so dang bad, I am going to do this. And just kind of hope this is enough to win the game. And then he just has a revoke for it. Dang it. Okay, at least we get an artisan. We'll do the servo. He had another Armorcraft Judge. Ooh, Gonti. Heck yes. Alright, give me something good. Ugh, impeccable timing, I guess. Attack with everything. He'll block the 2-2. He won't block the 2-2. That was a mistake. Because I can just kill it on the backswing. Sway out of the swamp. It's for no reason. Alright, feeling pretty good about this game. Fragmentize gets like infinitely better when your opponent has revoked privileges. It's not going to attack. Not going to block, not going to attack. It's pretty strange on behalf of our opponent. He is going to block this time. Well, impeccable timing. See if he has a pump spell. He does have a pump spell. It doesn't do anything, because we deal 3 damage and then 2. That's enough to kill it. So not sure what our opponent was thinking there. Unless he has another pump spell. Okay. That was weird. Fairgrounds Warden, bouncing our 2/3. That's pretty good. The good news is if we find a removal spell like an Essence Extraction, just watch that be the next card. Oh man, that'd be so good. We get to use Gonti again. Oh yes, I called it. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh? Oh. Well, I mean, okay. Interesting. Still get to use Gonti's ability, which is the best part about him. Alright, I think we want the Artisan. Let's do this. I think we actually want the counter this time. I'll pass. Not attacking with the servo, so. So now, I forget if we had a tidy conclusion or not. Wisp-Weaver. That's really good with the Trafficker. Yeah. So we'll attack for 3. We'll take it. We'll play Wisp-Weaver. I have to imagine this is pretty much game. Yes. Alright. So, Fragmentize is coming in, I think. Deals with Cobra, as well as his revoked privileges. Be nice to have more ways to deal with Fairgrounds Warden. But unfortunately, I don't think we really have any way to do that. Make Obsolete isn't any good here because he always puts counters on his creatures. Oh, we did have a tidy conclusion. So let's see, what do we want to take out? Let's take out Underhanded Designs. We very rarely were we able to actually use it at any point last game, so I think just one Fragmentize is probably going to serve us better. So we'll play it like that. Okay, this is a great hand. So we'll start off with a... Actually, maybe we should go Hawk first into Torch Gauntlet, and then equip the Torch Gauntlet to the Hawk. And then we're swinging for 3 in the air. Okay. I guess we know what we're doing turn 4. So let's play our Hawk. We're going to get hit once. most likely. Ooh, Andy has the responder? What a jerk. Okay. So we're gonna just pass here. And we're gonna kill the smuggler's copter. Or we're gonna try at least. If he doesn't crew the smuggler's copter, then we can always subtle strike, kill the responder. He is gonna crew. Need to kill it now so he doesn't get to loot. It's gonna bounce it. Okay. That's frustrating. But it's not the end of the world. Okay, we could Torch Gauntlet. Doesn't really do too much. I think I'd rather Aviary Mechanic. Hold up Subtle Strike. Because we can still kill the Smuggler's Copter with the Hawk and Subtle Strike. So yeah, I think I'll do that. Just build up the board. And hopefully get him with a trick. The problem is he may have a pump spell. So we'll see. It's got a Cobra. Little nervous here. So he could easily blow us out just with any pump spell. But we can't take this much damage and we can't let him continue to loot. So we're kind of, our hand is kind of forced a little bit. Yeah, it's not a whole lot we could have done. We basically had to act there, and we just kind of got screwed a little bit. I don't think I can attack, but not attacking doesn't really do anything. Would I rather get in for 4 or not take 2 and trade? Taking 7 on the backswing? Jeez. I mean, I can't block most of his guys, so I guess I'll get in for 4. It's pretty bad. This is not looking good at all. That sucks because, like, Fumigate doesn't even deal with this. Oh, man. It'd be good, though. Fumigate would not be a bad draw right now. Now, I'm going to bring in the other copy of Fragmentize. I guess Fragmentize would be a good draw as well. Oh my god. Hmm. So, I guess we just play Wisp Weaver. Pass. We're not going to bounce. Or blink. So we actually can't block the copter. I think that's just game, actually. So he's going to give +3/+3 to everything. Like, he couldn't even block the Cobra well with the Wisp Weaver. I think it's just lethal, actually. So we block the copter, I guess. Yeah, there's no way we're winning after this. And he's not going to attack. Okay. That's crazy. Oh well, good for us. Inventor's Goggles isn't bad. Do I just want another creature? Ornamental Courage. Ornamental Courage is pretty dang good. I think I like that the most. So we're going to pass again. Hopefully it'll convince him not to attack once more. Another Armorcraft Judge. And a Glint Sleeve Artisan. Should make a servo. Yeah, he's going to. I guess our only hope is to draw Fumigate right now. Oh, Aetherborn. Okay, so we're going to play Aetherborn. And we'll make a servo. I want to put the Torch Gauntlet on the servo. And then we're going to pass. Maybe I should have held up Ornamental Courage instead. Doesn't really change anything. We're still just dead. The only way that we can possibly win this game is if our opponent just decides to not attack with everything. Because if he decides to attack with everything, we're dead. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about this. I'm not sure why I didn't do this a while ago. Wait. He said no to the May ability. I think we're dead anyways. Let's just see. Alright. We still dead? Why even? I don't understand. That's okay. What the heck? That was weird. Okay, we're bringing in another Fragmentize. Just for Smuggler's Copter. Because it's busted. I don't really want to get rid of any of my artifacts, but I might have to. Sky Skiff just doesn't do much in this matchup, so I think I'll take that out. Okay. Sand looks fine. Wait, let me look at this. Yeah, I guess it's okay. The problem is that we don't have black mana, but that could very well change. We do have a 2-drop, and we do have both colors, so most of our draws are pretty live. Okay. Alright. So next turn really matters. Alright, please go counter. Yes. Okay. So we might be able to Subtle Strike into that. Ooh, yes. It's not the land we wanted. And it doesn't really change much either, but it's a land. So we're going to attack, just on the off chance that maybe he blocks. He won't. It might have been better to stay back instead. Interesting. Okay, so the question is, do we want to Gaunty, or do we want to Etherborn? Kind of want to Etherborn, I think. Is that right? Yeah, Etherborn, and then next turn, Wispweaver, hopefully. Oh, that's really good value. It's unfortunate. He's got so many copies of it. I'm not really surprised, though. Okay, so we could Subtle Strike plus Filigree Familiar. It's probably pretty solid. So we'll do this. See if we can set him up for the 2-for-1. Interesting. Well, okay. Oops. Might as well do it to the creature in question, just in case. Fire Familiar. Get a little life back. Opponent has a ton of cards, so kind of expecting to see his most powerful plays here. Thankfully, we have a tidy conclusion in hand to deal with it. It's not what I expected, because he has another Armorcraft Judge. I would have thought that maybe he would have wanted to put the counters on there. Fragmentize was a good draw. I'm pretty happy about that. Do you want to attack with the Aetherborn? I guess is the question. I think I do. Because he blocks with an Artisan and a Servo, and then we Tidy Conclusion one. Is that good enough? We might just want a Gonti, actually. Ooh, Fairgrounds Warden. Heck yes. What'll we take? Probably an Artisan. Yeah. I think we're just going to pass for now. High Spire Artisan. Okay. Let's make a little Servo. He's probably setting up for a Inspired Charge. Okay. So I probably want to blink my Gonti rather than the Aetherborn. So I think I will attack with the Aetherborn now. Try to thin his board out a little bit, because it is getting a little scary. I'm happy with this. Less creatures he has on board, the better. Because that's kind of what his deck wants to do, is sort of go wide. I think this is our most powerful play, so we'll do that. We'll use the ability. Get to use Gonti again. I think I'm happiest taking the Appetite. Just have some more removal for whatever spells, because I wouldn't be surprised to see him play or revoke privileges on our Wispweaver at some point. Maybe not right now, but perhaps in the next in the next few turns. Yeah. That's funny that it was like right then. We have a great way to deal with that in Fragmentize as well. I think I will actually Fragmentize. And then we can Aviary Mechanic and then go. Oh no, wait, no, I can't do all that in the same turn. So we are going to do this. And we still have a way to deal with the other deal. Smuggler's Copter with Appetite. Kind of want to play the Fairgrounds Warden. Bouncing the Edgecrafter. Aviary Mechanic bouncing Gonti, maybe? Get ready to play Gonti again? I think I like that. I should attack first. Attack with the Wispweaver. Keep the ground gummed up. So we are going to play the Essence Warden. Bounce the Edgecrafter. Play Aviary Mechanic. Bounce Gonti. Pass a turn. Cultivator of Blades. We have Tidy Conclusion for that. Interesting. Should probably just do it now instead of because this, what is this, 4, 5, 6? That becomes 12, 13, 17. Still not enough to kill us. He probably has whatever it's called, Inspired Charge. I bet you he has an Inspired Charge. So we're just going to Tidy Conclusion his Cultivator of Blades. I guess we don't have to do it now, so we won't. Attack with the Wisp Weaver. We do need to do it before it attacks. Okay, so he's going to combat, so I'll kill it now. He won't attack. Alright, we get to play Gonti. We'll steal a Glint Sleeve. Will help us block all this BS. We can't attack on the ground, so we're going to keep attacking with the Wisp Weaver. Play a Glint Sleeve. At this point, we might be able to attack on the ground. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. To 8 blockers, so not quite. Armorcraft Judge draws him a card. Has to be a removal spell that isn't Revoke Privileges. Console Shield card. Doesn't really matter too much. So we'll just attack for 2 in the air, or 4 in the air. See how that goes. See if we win the game or not. Oh right, this has reach. Oh, okay. That's fine. Doesn't really do too much. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9 to his 9 blockers. So still not getting through on the ground. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and, well actually, if we attack with everything, he has to block with everything. Maybe we don't quite attack with everything, but we should attack with a lot of stuff. Let's attack with almost everything except for the Fairgrounds Warden. And he has to make some pretty bad blocks. And we'll give Gonti indestructible. And so not only does he have to deal with the flyer, but he's also going to lose almost all of his servos to bad blocks. We will lose our aviary mechanics to bad blocks, though. So he has to block the 4/4 with the 0/3. Oh. Does he have a removal spell? This may not have been the best play, but I think that the only way that our opponent is ever going to win against us is with an inspired charge. So by getting rid of all of his servos, I think we're just going to win. It's like, no, that'll kill you. Nice, this is pretty good. I'm not sure why he's blocking this way. I think here is definitely a mistake. Oh, he has a... Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So that was pretty good for him. So let's see what we get. Automaton, what a good draw. So let's see, this is 3, 6, 7, 8. So I think we... What do we want to do? Do we want the servo? I think we actually want the servo. So if we appetite a servo, feels bad, but we might have to do that. Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot. So we'll do that first. Torch Gauntlet. Torch Gauntlet is good. Let's do this again. Okay, so play out Torch Gauntlet and equip it to Fairgrounds Warden? No, I'm not going to attack with Fairgrounds Warden, I don't think. Let's equip it to a servo, I guess. Then swing with everything. Not everything. I'm not going to swing with the 1/3. Let's see what he wants to do here. Man, he's just always got tricks. He's always got the tricks. Man, aerial responder? Okay. Oh, Andy's going to swing with it. Okay. Wasn't expecting him to get so aggro all of a sudden. Okay, so here's what we do. We can fragmentize his servo, and he has to block with the aerial responder. Actually, we just win. Oh, okay. I can still kill it. And then we still just win, because I get to put the torch gauntlet onto the fairgrounds warden and then swing. Oh no, that doesn't quite do it. So we do this. So if he gains 3 and then takes 5, he'll still die. So he has to block the 5/7. Yeah, so he has to do that. He's going to go to 5 and then take 3. So here we are now. Yes! Oh my god, that was such a close game. I was going to lose like the whole time. Awesome. Well, if you enjoyed it, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in match 3.